Happy New Year, you pig dicks. This week we talk about balds, Rizz, jerking it to Instagram, and why Hitler loved Manchester. Welcome to the show.
You must stop playing with that before we begin. It's
Michael's lychee balls.
Yes, my balls are like a big clove of garlic. And they taste like that too. Sorry, let's begin.
It's going to make me cry. Okay. I have always been attracted to gay guys, so I always thought I am a gay man.
Brad Pitt.
Oh, Trisha Paytas.
Yes.
I knew I'd do that. Yes. Yes. I remember that era.
I identify with this quote.
You do. You definitely do.
I am attracted to the gay men.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of times where I'm like, oh, that guy's cute. And you or someone else has been like, that man is gay. Oh, sure.
I don't think I've ever had that, you know. I don't think.
That you know of.
I know of. But yeah, you definitely do. The twinks.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Any recent twinks?
No one of that ilk.
No. Oh, it's changing.
It's changing. Very hetero, man.
No.
Very.
That is a new era.
Yeah. Although a friend, I put on my story being like, I just want to kiss, I'm going feral. There's some close friends, I wouldn't put it on my and she reached out being like, I know some people. Well, I only know gay men, and I was like, I'm listening. And then she did say someone else as well. Yeah.
What, for you to kiss?
Yeah. That they would appreciate a DM slide.
Did you do it?
No, I feel weird doing it.
Yeah. How do you do that?
Yeah.
Hello, my friend said that you're looking for a kiss.
Yeah. Word on the street is our mouth should touch. Yeah, so I just left it. Although the person they suggested is very good looking.
Oh, really? Well, it's never too late.
It's true.
You can DM from anywhere. Do it now.
What would you have done in your single era, Michael, if a woman messaged you and said, I'm looking for a kiss?
Because I did this recently. I did do that to someone.
Oh.
And it didn't go well, in my opinion.
Well, how did you say it, though?
I said, we should kiss sometime.
Ooh.
And then I sent a really weird GIF.
Oh, no. What?
Cut like the...
to make it silly.
Yeah.
What was the GIF?
It's from an anime.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
A big titty one?
No, it was like violent.
No. Violent.
I don't know. I probably would have kissed them, I think.
Well, yeah, but how do you reply? Like, are you going to be... Because you can be like a little bitch about it and be like, ooh.
I would have been
Would you be like, I am going to snog you? You put okay?
Yeah.
That's good though, because the response I got was wishy-washy.
Oh no!
But what I wanted was I'm down, right? You'd say I'm good, okay, let's do.
Mm-hmm.
I got a wishy-washy answer. No. It wasn't like I didn't get rejected, but it wasn't like let's go.
Yeah, but people will be intimidated by that as well.
That's what everyone said. Yeah, he also did send me a text being like, where I think I was doing this on my story. And then he was like, "This is intimidating." And then I was at a friend's house, and we were all ghostwriting, and I said, "Intimidate these nuts." And then we left it there.
Yeah, it's strange. I don't know. I think since people are really forward, some guys kind of pull back. But I did that with someone once. I was like, I'm not sure, and then I did it, and it was great.
Why were you pulling
You were
back?
forward, or you?
They were really forward with me.
Why did you pull back at first?
It just felt too good to be true in some aspect.
Right.
And then it was like when Tinder...
Like a prank. You thought they were pranking you, so then you'd reply and they'd be like, ha ha ha.
Well, yeah, that... No, not
was it
that.
Was it the woman who was knocking down your door?
No.
Huh? Knocking down his door?
Yeah, you'll understand the reference. Which we
the smoke?
Smoke. Yeah, smoking me out. Right, cool. We have codes for these things. But it was like a Tinder pursuit where she was just very like, hey, you.
But that's Tinder.
Yeah, that's what that's for.
But yeah, I don't know. I suppose that I don't know if there's other options, you kind of think, oh, maybe this, maybe that, maybe the other. But then actually, when I did it, it was a very good idea.
So it wasn't because you wanted to chase and that because they were so there, like handed to you. It's not like no, it's not that reason. It's more. It's just it's too good to be true.
I have a theory that men don't like to chase. Not these new crop of men.
No, probably not.
No, there's
why? What's the fair?
Shy.
Yeah, but they say that because most people don't. And more at right now is like the least amount of people that are hooking up.
Yeah,
than there ever has been.
Yeah, this generation.
Yeah, which is crazy because we have like Tinder and everything, but everyone's lonely.
I think it's the problem is choice.
Yeah, that's true. And do you think it's also to do with the lockdown and stuff? People just become more isolated.
Yeah, I think so. Sure.
There must have been. The other thing could be was there not a big spike? People got out of the lockdowns.
Probably was, but I think in general it's still quite low. Like there's a lot less people having sex. This is what my housemate said. Molly, nobody's having sex anymore. And I didn't ask her to elaborate. I just went, wow, really? Like, and she's like wild, fun, carefree, 25, and she said nobody's having sex anymore. No one. It's out the window. People ain't fucking anymore.
Old news.
It is old news.
What's in then?
AI girlfriends.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's like a Bella Porch AI, and people are apparently like in love with this.
And how does it work?
You just like text the AI, and then it talks back to you like,
in a voice.
Over text. But it's like her like mannerisms and personality.
And can you have? Does she like send dirty stuff or is
I don't think so. No, but if you're like, oh, I love you, I think they'll like respond. Oh, that's kind.
So you get that's a bit shit. Yeah. That's kind.
I went on it and I looked at Lord Voldemort was on it, and so I said I want to fuck you, and then it said you must not talk to Lord Voldemort in this in such a manner, and then it had this acronym that I didn't know of, which was like I think OOC. Which means like out of character, and then it had brackets like, I will this is hilarious or something, but it's all fake. Like this, you're not talking to anybody. So the fact that's
how they get you because you think that there's a man pretending to be Lord Voldemort. But it's actually like you really like
it's all fake, right? But like it was so weird that they would even have like the other layer of having like the someone is role playing being like out of character,
and it's like you're really funny. That was hilarious. Yeah. Oh, he's the one.
This is mad. It's what's the Spike Jonze film? Her. Yeah.
It's like
it's like that, but it's actually incredibly glib. People messaging Lord Voldemort like wanna fuck.
That's
like, no.
Surely there must be like a sexting version of that. Surely that must exist.
That must exist. This one was just like very like it just had like well-known characters and weird like internet people as well, and then Elon Musk was on it, or like the Elon Musk character, Billie Eilish, Bowser
from Mario.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice. That's crazy.
I feel like Bowser would be tender.
Tender.
Can we try it? What's the website?
I'd have to find it. Avalda sent it to me.
Of course, the one that Avalda sent me. Every time I try and go on it, it's like busy, because it's so good. Is that one? I don't know.
He's playing hard to get, Molly. Take the hint.
Yeah, that's true. I'm getting completely ignored. That one that writes like a poem for you and shit.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Fuck. AI boyfriend.
What's your dream AI girlfriend?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to give this some thought. This is a whole brave new world. Oh, it's the woman from Orange.
From Orange?
Yeah.
Orange.
What's
when
Orange?
When you would call
the
up,
advert.
Yeah. When you had to top up your credit, You won't know this because you're young. You might because you're kind of old like me.
Oh, no.
You'd call up to top up your credit, and it was always this woman with quite a
sultry voice.
Yeah.
I can't remember a voice. I know who used to top up.
You don't know love.
No way, and it stuck with you that much.
Yeah, but to me, she was like, "Oh, that's like a fit girlfriend voice." So I would just build on that,
Posh,
and I'm already used to
like a posh like English.
I don't even know. I'd probably play it, and you'd be like, "She sounds hanging" or something. But yeah, no, that'd be my one.
Okay, so that would be like if like in her, you would have to have that voice.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. But what celebrity character are you?
Yeah, if it was like a Blade Runner, the newest Blade Runner.
So they can have that voice, but who's like?
What's the look?
Who are they?
Well, which celebrity?
Yeah, or you can have Bowser. You
Yeah.
can have, you can literally
have your way with Bowser.
Well, you can have Bowser.
You
You
can
can
have
have Princess Peach. You can choose both of the Mario brothers, whatever you fancy.
Okay,
Sexy Eminem.
This is a tangent, but when you played Mario growing up, I don't know if I just went to school with perverted freaks, but they would play Smash.
Oh,
they'd pause it, and then they'd be like, "Oh, you can look under her skirt," and it's like she's wearing fucking pantaloons. Like you can't see
Yeah,
shit.
so like a nappy shape.
Yeah. But they'd be like, "Oh."
Did you do that?
I think if she jumps or you punch her or something, and she's like flying through the air and her skirt moves, yeah, you can see. But no, I was never so moved by Princess Peach's pantaloons that I knocked on out to Super Smash Brothers.
So who you picking?
Celebrity-wise, let me think.
All character.
Yeah, it could be like a cartoon, like Lana or something from Archer.
Oh yeah, the females in Archer. Go for one of those. Pam on coke.
What, more than a human?
Wait, what?
More than a human?
What, as like an AI?
Yeah.
Oh.
Would it not make sense? You want to see like real tits and that?
Wait, but hang on. This is an AI that I'm messaging.
No, we're saying,
we're
saying like, have you seen the newest Blade Runner?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah,
like,
so you'll have like a big woman.
You'd have like a projection.
In the sky.
So I get to pick my own personal woman for the sky.
Yeah, and it's got the orange voice, but who is it? What looks
she look
wise?
What am I getting out of it?
It's just fun.
It's just, yeah. Everyone's gonna have one at some point. You may as
get
well
with the
plan
times.
now.
We don't have sex. We just have AIs.
Yeah.
Rachel Stevens from West Club 7.
What? No way. Well, like more than Holly Valance.
More than Holly Valance.
I think Holly Valance was hotter than Rachel
Holly
Stevens.
Valance is old news. Nobody cares. It's all about Rachel from West Club 7.
This is the same era. Everybody fancied Rachel from S Club 7. I feel like she was all right, but yeah, Holly Valance was way hotter.
Okay.
And what about Natalie Imbruglia?
Boring.
Fair enough. I can't rate Rachel from Even Stevens. No, not S Club 7. Not Even Stevens. Rachel Stevens from S Club 7. Right, good. I don't know what mine would be. What would yours be? A young Kurt Russell.
For yours? From like what, in the 80s?
From
when you had those,
Silkwood. It was like, I think it's the 70s. He's like young. He's got a nice hairy chest. It's hot. That's my current crush at the moment. So young Kurt Russell with I just his voice. I don't need a different voice. I think it's weird that yours has the orange voice.
Oh yeah, I've taken Rachel's voice away and given her the voice of the woman from Orange. You know, I went first because mine's a real dog's dinner of an idea.
Who's yours?
Maybe like my first thought was like Milo from Atlantis.
Ooh.
Yeah,
he's so you.
But maybe like if I was gonna think of like a real person, I'd probably go for. You know who I always really liked? There was one Bond girl from Skyfall. She's like,
what, Leia Sado?
No,
was she not in Skyfall? The brown-haired one.
The French. Oh, she's also French.
Oh no,
yeah, Leia Sado.
I would actually have her. Yeah,
Leia Sado.
incredible.
No. Bernice Merlot.
Oh, that sounds like a fake name.
She's
What's
real.
her name?
Was she?
Bernice
Was she the one with the
Merlot.
brown hair?
Bernice. Probably. Yeah.
It sounds like an English person's tried to make up an identity.
It's real.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is she the one that gets shot?
I don't remember. Probably.
She's a good one.
Maybe her. I do think.
Monica Bellucci. I think she's beautiful.
Oh, is that-
She is. Yeah.
Is that from the White Lotus? Who's that? Sorry.
She's in like the Matrix, the second one.
Oh, Brie
she's been in
Plaza.
loads of things.
Oh, I think I just heard an Italian name. I'm like, must be from the new White Lotus.
Oh, yeah. She's hot though, that woman.
Yeah.
I don't know her name, but she's hot.
She's married to what's that French actor? He's in like Le Hen and stuff.
Vincent Castle.
Yeah, she's married to him.
Yeah,
That's a fit
they
couple.
ha-
Ugly but
they-
handsome man.
Really?
Vincent Castle.
Yeah.
He's like
He
ugly.
cheated on her.
Oh, Vincent, you bad apple. Why?
Are they not together anymore?
I don't know.
He's like ugly hot,
Mm.
isn't he?
I just thought it was attractive.
No,
but-
because he's something like a bit like
Off.
there's some. It's like, that's a very French thing, though, isn't it? Like Sir Gainsbourg, he's like ugly hot.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Because they always have like a beautiful woman, and then he's like they're like an ugly hot man that like smokes all the time.
Mm.
But I get that. I think I'd like an ugly hot man.
Mm.
That'd suit me.
Am I an ugly hot man? Is that what people are saying when they see me and my girlfriend?
They're
They
just
go,
saying ugly.
all right, thank
No,
you.
I'm joking.
No.
No, because you've got like normal. You've got normal features. I feel like they always have like some kind of crazy feature.
Yeah.
Like
It'd be like
Like
if your lips were like DSLs, then they'd be like, hey, "Oh, he's good looking, but
Yeah.
I don't know."
you need something a bit abnormal about you. I
Right.
think
Okay.
like bulging eyes or like
Yeah, something a little fucked up.
yeah, it's supposed to be fucked up. Yeah.
I think I changed my answer. I would have David Spade as my.
Oh my god. No, I get that.
Well, and he's dancing, and every now and then he's like, "I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Like, I don't really want to be doing this." You go, okay.
Yeah, maybe I'd have
Wait.
Danny McBride.
Hugh Grant.
Oh yes.
Ooh, now.
AI.
No, young.
Young, but then he's still he's.
Just drop your ball, Michael.
Oh no. My voice will be deeper for the rest of the show.
But he'd be the perviest AI ever.
That's true.
Did you see that clip of him on the red
Like-
carpet being like, "I've practiced S&M for years."
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Well, we knew with the rumours, didn't we? He's a bit of a kinky man. He definitely says bottom, doesn't he? Don't like that.
I say bottom.
Ugh.
It's a bit too like
Don't
parental.
say it sexually. Do you say it sexually?
Yeah.
Oh no, you do. You do. No. What? So you'll go, I'm going to smack your bottom.
I don't say that.
I'm
I
gonna
just
put
do
it. I'm gonna.
So when do you say bottom sex?
I say
then?
I'm getting out my bottom paddle. Oh no, that didn't work. Okay.
Oh,
I don't actually say that.
you do. You obviously
No,
do.
you do.
That was
You
such,
do,
there's
because-
so much truth in
Because
that.
when we were doing the character design for the mascot, you were so persistent about getting a paddle in the hand of the mascot.
That's true.
So it's based in something.
Yeah, all jokes are based in reality.
Oh.
Sick.
I mean, it's pretty fair. Could be weirder.
Yep.
But okay, let's.
Do you like your bottom hit?
No. Feels silly.
Yeah, I'm just imagining you lying on Evelyn's like that on a lap, and you're just loving it.
I think we found our first sound effect. It's you going.
Have you tried it though? Because you said it's silly, so I feel like you've given it.
Yeah,
You've dabbled.
No. It's more like if like you're getting changed and someone smacks you on the arse. It's just like, no, that's not.
it's a bit football.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's different. It was a paddle.
No, I think it really hurt.
If you were like pursuing someone to do anal with, I'm gonna put it in your bottom.
No.
Let me
Oh no.
Hey, girl, give me that bottom.
Oh no. Yeah, not a fan of bottom. What would you say?
Ass.
Yeah. What other words? Bum.
I don't always exclusively say bottom.
It's sickening that it's in the repertoire, though. Like,
is it number one?
No.
to me, that's like that
do you
is
say
what
first?
you say if you're a grandma, grandpa.
Yeah.
Oh, you fell on your bottom.
Yeah, it's like, oh, wipe your bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, don't. No. Oh,
That's what
going
it's
the
like.
other way.
Have you wiped your bottom? No. So bottom's number one. No.
No,
Arse.
no.
Ass.
I
You don't
know-
say
I don't-
ass.
I don't really know. I'd have to
Bum.
concentrate on. But I'll bring my mind to it and I'll let you know in a few episodes.
Anus.
No, that feels incredibly clinical.
Yeah. Also, anus is just a hole.
Aren't we all? Just a hole. You recently went on vacation with your gal.
Yes, I did. We had it was really good. We went to Morocco. It was really nice. But the I suppose the freakiest sort of thing that happened is we had a Berber massage.
What's that?
Well, it's like they have all these wash houses and you get like, you go into a sauna and then they basically cover you in all these different like soaps and everything. And
What?
and then there's a massage afterwards as well. So they
What
wash
do you mean? Are you naked?
Well, you have these little kind of underpants on that they give you that can just get water all over them. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But we went into the sauna together.
Right.
And there's a kind of a thing where, as a guy, you don't want to get an erection during a massage.
Yeah.
But now,
Do they have bras too?
no.
Oh, so you just
I'm in there.
everyone's just got these little knickers on, like the paper ones you get in the hospital.
Yeah. And Evelyn's directly opposite me. And this woman is just oiling up her boobs. And then I have to get scrubbed down and washed by this woman as well. And I'm just thinking to my penis, don't move.
That sounds great.
It was amazing, yeah. And it did get easier to not have an erection because they cover you in all these treatments. And one of them was like mustard or something.
Mustard?
And it was just stinging loads. And then they scrub you down and you come out feeling like a new person.
Why do they do it in front of everyone?
Well,
Surely you should have
Lack of space,
compartments.
probably.
it used to be that all the men would go and do it together and they could be naked, and all the women would go and do it together and be naked.
Yeah.
But then because we're a couple, it doesn't matter. We can just go in the same sauna.
But was it mainly, were you mainly in the women's one or mainly in the men's one? Or is it a couple's
It's just
one?
us two in the sauna. So
Oh, so you weren't watching other people? You were
No,
just
no,
watching
just
them
us
like
two.
oil up
Yeah.
Evelyn's tits?
yeah.
Like
In
you're
my
like-
head, it was communal.
Oh no.
Yeah, I
no.
thought it was communal.
No, just us two.
Interesting.
It's funny that your issue when you get a massage is that you don't want to get a boner. Whenever I've gotten a massage, it's like, don't fart. Do not fart on this woman's face.
Oh no.
Yeah. I've never needed to trump during
I'm
a
not really.
massage. Probably 'cause I'm
I've
so
only ever
tense.
had one massage in my life.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and the alarm went off, so I had to go outside in a dressing gown for like an hour.
Oh my god, that is
Yeah,
awful.
and it was really cold. So I did get the massage again. Oh, then I had all that stupid oil in my hair. It was, they put something in my hair. So I had like greasy, wet hair, and I just felt a mess. So yeah, it wasn't great.
When was this? How many years ago?
4 years ago, maybe.
Should book in another.
I know. But I always think, how do you know what you're booking? How do you not know you've not accidentally booked like
A rub and
like a
tug.
sex one? Because they all like act like they're a massage, and then you wear these stories, and they go and they get wanked off.
That's why I've never gone on a massage in this country, because back home it'll say registered massage therapist, and that's how you know it's not a rub and tug. But they don't seem to have that here.
Oh, really?
I think if you're...
I'm sure the ones on Groupon are not a sex one, right?
Yeah, if there's an extensive list of like other spa treatments and you can get your nails done and shit, whatever it might be, then I think that's safe.
Yeah.
But my friends John and Debbie moved to Liverpool and they went to like a Thai massage place down the road, and they walked in and it was like, oh, this place looks a little bit run down. And then there was just a guy just walked out of one of the rooms, like a proper John head, just in all North Face. Yeah. And it's like he wasn't getting a massage, and then they clocked that it wasn't a legit thing. Yeah.
And what would they do if we went in there and it turned out that it was a sex? Would they finger you?
I know a woman who
what do they do?
Who got fingered at a massage place. Yeah. I don't know her well.
Huh? Does she not want it?
No, she wanted it.
Oh, fair enough.
But I had never heard of any woman doing it. Like, yeah.
Wow.
She had gone to the place and then told someone, and that person told everyone.
Oh no! Oh no! There's no shame in it. Well, you want a finger blast in the massage place? No. You do.
I'm sure it's convenient.
Yeah.
Right. You don't have to seek out getting finger banged. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Some newly immigrated man will do it for you.
Mm.
They call it a yoni massage, don't they?
What, the finger bang one?
Yeah.
Yoni.
Where they just do your whole body and then they really go to town.
It's interesting though, because I feel like that's the opposite of relaxing, isn't it?
I would get tense if I was in that position.
Yeah, like I feel like you're like, ooh, I'm all relaxed, and then you're like, I
don't know. I think if they slowly work their way into it, they probably know what they're doing. Because there's a lingam one as well. That's the man's version where it's like
you know too much about this.
and then they just give you a hand job, and then there's probably a bit of a cool down as well afterwards. Or so I've heard.
Yes. Fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get one in Morocco?
No.
Oh.
Not for a lack of trying.
Fair enough. Maybe that's what we should be doing if nobody's fucking.
Support the sex workers.
Mm-hmm. How was your Christmas? You went back home? And you went to New York?
I went to New York, yeah. Shared a bed with my mom and my best friend for about 4 days.
All together?
Yeah.
Oh my, who was in the middle?
Me,
I hope it was Jacqueline.
No, it was me.
It would be really cute. We both went.
Yeah, when we checked in, they were like, huh? They were just like really confused because they were like, the booking is for one bed.
That's so cute.
But it was big. It was like
big,
huge.
king
It was
size.
king size.
Yeah.
And like, so yeah, it was honestly fine.
Was there any farting moments then?
I don't know. Apparently I slapped Jacqueline in the face the last night. She didn't tell me till like we had gone back home. She's like, oh yeah, you slapped me the last day. I was like, oh, sorry.
Oh no.
No farting moments that I know of. Although we did have Olive Garden, so that should have made us fart.
What is that like? Because I'd love to have Olive Garden.
It's like
just because I hear it and things. Like I just want to go.
Bottomless breadsticks. That's kind of nice.
That's great.
But
there's only so many breadsticks I'd eat.
Yeah, the pasta
get free dip?
fine. No, you don't get. There's no dip. And then
what?
No,
it's not a thing.
Go on, pasta. Pasta
is fine.
What
It's
did you
fine.
get?
It's okay. I got the. It was called like a trip of Italy. It was like carbonara, bit of lasagna and a bit of something else.
All mixed together?
No, not mixed. It was like a platter of 3 different things. And then it came with like salad.
Would you say it's like the American equivalent of like Frankie's and Benny's?
Yeah, in a sense.
Yeah,
I think the portions are probably bigger there. Yeah.
But it's kind of like basic Italian food.
Oh yeah.
Like there's nothing special about it.
No. I don't even think they have pesto. Like
no,
that's not even on the menu.
Fuck. And do they do anything else other than pasta?
They do some salads that you can get with chicken, but that's about it. It's just pasta.
I didn't know that.
This is all made me incredibly hungry. We need some breadsticks.
Not much to report back. We went on a movie location tour, and the guy who gave the tour sucked. He sucked so much. He was like, he would tell us about something and then not point to where it was, and it's like,
oh
yeah. And then he would tell us like, he's like, oh yeah, this is like the Village. There's homes to a lot of comedy clubs. I bet a friend once that we'll do an open mic or something, and whoever does it first owes the other person $40. And it's like, I don't care about your fucking anecdote. And also, like,
I like the sound of this man. I want to know more. Like, you go all the way to New York, you just find out about him and his mate. Like, I bet my mate I'd do open mic there, and he won.
Yeah. He just kept getting, like, they'd show us clips of something and then they'd try to show us, but he kept getting, like, the things wrong. He'd be like, the movie Girls, the movie Gossip Girl.
That makes me so mad.
And then he started talking about, he's like, oh, an episode of Sex and the City, the reboot one was filmed there, and he was like, yeah, I was in it. I'm like, I was like, shut up. I was like, I don't care about your dreams.
That would be a great sitcom. Like, did I tell you that I had a job interview to do one of those?
Oh, did you?
The Coronation Street tours, and I didn't fucking get it, and I was like,
I think he'd be good at it.
I think I would have been good at it. I was so mad I didn't get it, and I did loads of extensive research like beforehand, and it turned out that the person that did get the job didn't know anything about Coronation Street because they give you a script.
Yeah.
So we didn't get the script then, but they give you a script and you're just meant to be like, you know, all singing, all dancing, like whatever. But I like came in with facts, didn't give a shit. But because the other ones, they were quite corny. They had a corny vibe where I think I was doing it a bit more like
factually, I suppose.
Yeah, but I was still like being friendly and fun, like, but that wasn't enough for them. I was getting personal. I think that's what you should have. If I was on a tour, I'd want the person to seem passionate about what they're talking about, not that they've read it off a script. So they fucked up. I should have got that job. I feel like I want to do like the Manchester bus tours now. I feel like this has already inspired me.
A lot of comics that would be their day job.
Really?
In Toronto, yeah. Because like it's just during the day.
Oh, I'm gonna look into that. But have you ever seen though? Do you have them buses? But have you ever been on one or really see? Like, have you been on one?
No. My cousin just took me around. Although we did consider it, and then now after living here for a few years, I'm like, the fuck are they gonna show us?
We should all go to one.
We had a tour of the Midland Hotel.
Oh, Hitler's favourite hotel?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
That's real?
Yeah.
I went there.
He allegedly avoided bombing the middle of Manchester because he wanted to protect the Midland Hotel.
And that's where he was going to live when he took over the country.
Interesting.
Live in the Midland Hotel.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful hotel. Sometimes I look at it and I'm like, Hitler had a point.
Yeah,
you know?
Good eye for design, old Hitty. But the weirdest bit was...
That's all they ever bring up. It's funny though, it's quite bad, but the Midland Hotel love that. Yeah. Hitler loves it. I couldn't say.
Honestly,
it's the Eagle's Nest of the North.
They probably do get business from it, unfortunately.
Defo. Did they tell you anything else, or was it just about Hitler?
So the most obscure part it's quite a few years ago now. The tour guide at one point took us into one area of the building that's now a restaurant, and they were like, you can't fucking bring a tour group through here.
No.
And we were like, okay, we'll need to leave. But then they took us to a room. They're like, oh, we'll show you one of the suites. And they wanted to show us like the Prime Minister's suite. So when the Tory conference is on, this is where the Prime Minister stays. But then he couldn't get in that room. So he just took us to Amber Rudd's room, which was just a normal hotel room. And it was just so bizarre to be stood with 20 people just in this room. And I was just next to the toilet because there was just so many of us. And it was like, this bit of the tour can go. Like, you don't need to show us where Amber Rudd has done a shit.
Yeah.
That's not.
I mean, I don't know why that tour even exists anyway.
Well, for all the Nazis that come to Manchester.
I once slept in the boiler room of that hotel.
Why?
When I was in college, I went on, I don't know. When I was in college, I went on a night out and I snuck into that hotel with my friend and we slept in the boiler room. And then in the morning, I snuck in the kitchen and stole pastries. Went to college and then slept in college.
Fuck.
Yeah. So I have stayed in the Midland Hotel somehow, yeah.
I went for afternoon tea there when I first moved with my aunt, my mom, and my cousin. And my aunt and my mom covered it because my cousin had been taking us around everywhere. But they were so mad. Because she was like, fuck, they were like, I think it was a lot. And they were like, they're like, all that lousy sandwiches. They were getting mad at it. It was not even good afternoon tea. What is this even about?
Have you ever been on a good afternoon tea though? Because I've never.
Yeah.
It's always disappointing. The sandwiches are basic, dry. The cakes are bog standard. It's like 30 quid.
I have back home.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a UK thing. That shit.
Well, I think it's more of it seems like it's more of a status symbol here to do it. Whereas there, it was just like, oh, lol, let's do this. And the food was okay.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, you can just go to like a nice like cafe or something and have a better afternoon tea than the people actually trying to do it.
Yeah.
The only good one I had was like in like Cheshire or somewhere. So it's like,
right. Yeah.
A farmer's wife had made the scones. That, it's like, oh, this is cream from the cow.
Yeah. I don't want a scone.
I might cut that out because I sound so privileged in that section.
Can I say something about scone? Someone said I don't say scone, I just copied you. I say scone, right? There's someone, I don't want to do that annoying, oh, what do you say? But someone had said, that's not very Mancunian to say scone. Everyone in Manchester says scone. I was like, I don't think that's true. I think it's just whatever. I don't think it's got to do with Manchester, has it?
I don't know. I think like scone, scran, like in terms of the dialect, scone's probably quicker. I don't know.
Quicker?
Well, like scone, you're fucking there all week saying scone, aren't you? Scone.
Yeah, but that sounds more Manchester because you drag the words out. Scone. 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 I don't know. I felt like they were wrong, but I don't know.
I just swap to whatever I just heard. If I say scone, they say scone, I just start saying scone to avoid the fucking conversation because it's just a waste of everybody's life.
It is a waste of everyone's time, and I've done it right now.
Lie. Sorry. That was not very inclusional. It was just going off on.
That's fine.
What do you say?
Scone.
Scone.
Get out.
Never in my life would I say scone.
Scone. Doesn't sound right.
What did you think of that? You ever see that meme? It's very North Englandy, where it's
bread
like
roll. The bread roll.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. I remember when I first met, I was like, "What the fuck is a BAP?" And I figured it out. It's just a bread roll.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, whatever.
Barm cake. Why? Just no.
Yeah, it was difficult when I worked in a breakfast place, like, and people would order like stuff, and I'd be like, oh.
I feel like it's always the same thing, like all them words. Frisbee, that's another one. Have you ever had a ham salad frisbee?
Is that like
it's like a
pita bread?
sandwich. No, I think it's like a balm, but a bit bigger. I think they don't include it in that thing. I don't know why, but like that's like a sandwich. You know, when you go to like a proper sandwich shop. Ham salad frisbee, please.
Insane.
No.
They probably didn't put it on the meme, so that one can't be real. That one sounds ridiculous.
It is, though. It's a thing. It's nice. Salad cream on it. It's good. Rustica do a great one.
Rustica?
Yeah.
Right, so I can go in and I can ask for a...
ham salad frisbee.
Ham salad frisbee.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Beautiful.
I have a topic I want to bring up and discuss.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Right, so my friend read on Reddit that there's quite a lot of men that masturbate to pictures on Instagram, right? And I wanted to know how true this is and how many do it, because like I get like wanking over like someone in their underwear, like Instagram models and stuff like that. But like, are people doing it over just like general selfies? Like, are people doing it over that? Like, are people just like looking at like, because this is apparently what it says on Reddit. Like, it's literally like
just
pictures of your friends or whatever. And then I wanted to know, you know, basically, do you do that, Michael?
I have never knocked one out over someone's Instagram.
Never.
I've had nudes sent on Instagram.
So you would to a nude?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't to like a regular selfie?
No.
what if it had like cleavage in it?
No.
Nip slip.
A what?
Just one nip out. Nip slip.
I heard bip slip. And I was like, and we're back on bombs. No.
So you have to have like a naked area in.
I just feel like if you just had your dick out and you're just looking at someone's innocent picture of themselves.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
You'd be like, this is depraved.
Yeah.
But people are doing it.
Yeah, people are doing it. But are they more imaginative? Is that what it is?
I think
You've got a stunted imagination, Michael. What's wrong with you? Why can't you see more from this?
I assume when guys like loads of your photos in a row
At night,
that's what they're doing.
Well, I could tell you did that for me. You'll have to bleep this out. Can you bleep it out?
Yeah, go on.
He's done it. Sorry, I slobbered them. Got quite excited.
Sorry.
He's done it twice. Loads as well. It's not just a couple, like 10 in a row.
I've heard something that he's on. I tell you this, he's on Field.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you did.
Oh, the threesome.
Yeah.
Thing.
Kinky man.
Yeah.
I signed up for Field.
Oh, did you? How's that?
Yeah.
I joined it out of curiosity, just to see what's going on, and I was not into it.
Ugly couples wanting to fuck me, and I'm like, why is it? It's always like the people who are so sexually liberated who are so butt fuck ugly.
This is what I mean. This is why you can't go to these sex parties. You've said this before.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be no one hot there.
No.
Never.
And then like, I let Olga look through my Field account, and she was like, any man who says that they're like a dom, she said no to. She's like, I don't think men should have a rape fantasy.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Yeah.
Also, I think I noticed like it was a lot of like, you know, those like muscly bald chavvy men.
Yeah.
That are very sweaty. Like take a lot of pictures in the gym, but they're like sweaty.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them. They always, those kind of men always fancy me, and I'm confused. I'm like, we're different people. We're in different worlds. Why? Like, they're always the ones that approach me. Do you know what I mean? Like a
gym bro?
Like a gym bro, but like, yeah. But wears like Lonsdales or something.
Right.
Like bad style gym bro.
God, this is a rich vein of a topic, but so I'll try and keep it wrapped up. But I read this thing about like there's a big movement amongst like a lot of like men's podcasts, ways of kind of looking after yourself, and one of them is upping your testosterone, because it does make you feel really aware and active and all this kind of stuff. And there was this thing about
and aggressive.
Well, it said that this practice with this supplement could boost your testosterone by like 200%.
Right.
Also, your boobs grow if you have too much.
Well,
really? And your hair falls out.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well,
don't start take. Honestly, don't take. It does make your hair fall out.
Well, so what I kind of, when I read that statistic, boosting my testosterone by 200%, and like your sex drive comes with it and all this kind of stuff, I couldn't think of anything worse for my productivity than boosting my testosterone. But it sounds like, especially if it gives you baldness, that these men just have, I think I must be a pretty low testosterone person. And I still find that troublesome.
Right.
It's a nightmare. But like these guys must just be fucking frothing at the balls with testosterone. Like, you got no hair, you got lots of energy, they got nowhere to direct it.
Yeah.
So they sign up for a threesome.
Yeah. No, it does make you aggressive though. But I had a friend whose partner took it, and he was bald. He completely went bald from it. Like like Joe Rogan. I think that's why all those men have no hair. It's because of the steroids.
You cannot trust the balds; they are untrustworthy.
In general.
I've been hurt by a bald recently.
What would you do if we get like 3 years into this podcast and then my wig just falls off? I'm just like,
I'd be like, makes sense. It tracks.
Proper shiny as well.
Yeah, real.
Yeah,
really
like Dr.
pale.
Evil. Yeah, I can see it. I'd love that. I think you would suit it.
No, I think I'd look awful.
I think you would really suit it. Take steroids. I think you would.
I don't think you'd look undignified, but I think you do look better with hair.
Yeah,
Because you could be like a Larry David.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because Larry David pulls it off.
Yeah,
I think you could.
That's good to know. I'll pocket that insurance
don't,
policy.
Don't worry about it, Michael. You'll be all right. No matter what happens.
Oh, God. The guys liking Instagram pictures at like 3 a.m. 10, far too many. 1, in my mind, that's just like I fancy you signal.
It also depends. Yeah, but the ones that are doing it, they're like going right down, aren't they? It's usually the case.
Yeah,
like
they're really looking.
Like, huh?
No, you got to go.
I don't get that because like even if I was like snooping, like late at night, like
I would not leave a trace.
Don't leave a trace. Why would you all leave a trace? It's insane. I don't get it.
Because I'm not.
Do they think we're like, oh yeah?
Well, you were saying earlier, I don't know if you said it on the podcast, it might have been before we started recording, about how if someone is being flirty, then they're flirting. I can't remember exactly what you said.
I don't think I said it on the podcast, but what my point was that if you think that someone is flirting with you, they probably are.
Yeah.
Yeah, your consciousness knows.
Yeah. Because like for ages I'd be like, ooh, I don't know. But like, yeah.
So I think in that example, if you've established a rapport, then you can like a photo that wasn't maybe current, but it's their first photo or something like in the early hours. And that's okay because you're saying, oh, by the way, I still fancy you. I think if you're going rooting, that's the fastest way to ensure that you look like a maniac.
Yeah,
I just assume they're going ham on their fleshlight, you know.
Yeah. But also, do the pictures like are they like pictures where you like, you know, they're not sexy?
Yeah, well, I don't really post sexy photos. Yeah. I don't like.
Yeah, I
we
don't.
disagree.
There's nothing over it because some people will have like a picture where it's like, yeah, I can see why someone's probably wanking over that.
Like I'm not at the beach or like I don't know, or in a nice dress or anything. I maybe have 2 where I'm like, oh, maybe you could do something with that. I do have a meme that I posted of me sucking off Garfield.
Oh, is that still up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, defo.
Yeah, they're using that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I liked a man's pic who he followed me, and then I followed him back, and then I liked his most recent pic because I was like, looking good. That didn't feel creepy.
That's right. Yeah, you can still like. I think it's that where if it's that strange time and there's a lot of them going far back, but to be fair, like it's never really. It's usually when that happens to me as well. It's usually people I don't know at all. Like so, I'm not like I don't really care. Like, I'm just like, who's that?
Yeah,
and then they'll go like, but I don't know if that's like a bot. No, sometimes like bots do it, but then sometimes it's like just a random man.
Yeah, and then you'll get a DM afterwards.
Yeah, and then you're just like it's very rarely. Besides that one that I said, I think actually no, there has been a few, but yeah, odd. But yeah, I'd like to know where. What? So you said you don't use the pictures. Do you have to have like porn?
Well.
Or can you use your imagination?
I have an imagination, yeah.
Have you ever beat your meat to like the idea of someone?
Oh, yeah.
What, without looking at anything else? Looking at nothing?
Just thoughts?
Well, no, but yeah, why is that so surprising?
Well, you said you didn't. You said you didn't with a picture, so that's why I was like, oh, do you?
No, I said if I get like a nude, then that'll be
okay. So you look at the nude, you close your eyes, and you're like,
yeah.
Okay.
I don't make that noise. I make no noise.
Okay, I'm saying no nude because nude kind of counts in the porn category when I'm saying that. Like, you've got. Can you do it without anything like
have
that?
you seen like a cashier's friendly smile and gone home and thought about it?
No.
Have you not?
Oh, till 5.
I think people do that though.
No, I think when you have your perv moments, they kind of flash up in your brain like, oh shit, okay, put that back. You know, like it. I
so
very
while
much
you're
want to get on
doing
with
it-
my day.
So while you're wanking, all these flashes are coming in your head, like the woman from the shop.
No.
That picture, like they all flashing, like you know, like
My tax return.
you know, like when you're about, like when you see your entire life before you die. Is it like that? But all the perm stuff until you
Everybody
come
I
and
could have
then,
fucked in the last 48 hours.
Is that what happens?
No. Erica said about how if there's someone on a tail, like who's a bit too friendly, or you know, if there's someone about town who's hot,
Yeah.
you go, oh, they're fit,
Yeah.
and you know, you're bombarded with some imagery, and then you let it go.
What do you
You
mean?
don't-
You're bombarded with some imagery.
No, we're not going
Wait, hang
too
on.
deep
No, what do you
into
mean?
this.
So you
His
they're
brain- his
there.
brain
So your
went-
brain's doing that thing. Like
Yeah.
you're thinking of all like the pervy stuff at the same time.
Yeah.
But while they're like, "Thank you, have a nice day."
Maybe just shortly afterwards.
Right. So while you're walking out the shop, you're thinking what? And is it things that you're like you imagining having sex with them, or just random things that have happened in your life, or just
It's
random
not just random things that have happened in my life.
sex things?
Yeah, something of that ilk.
Well, they're all just so you're thinking about them, not her.
No, you think about.
You're just thinking about sex.
God, this is a bit too much. It's like, how much of a perv are you? When it happens, and then you're just like, okay, let's go home and make this halloumi.
Is halloumi a euphemism?
No.
And will you not think about that again and in the future?
No, if anything, I go, holy shit, what's wrong with me? And attach some deep shame to it, and then just put it in a chest and try and forget about it till it gets pulled out on a podcast of what your process is.
I think that sounds quite healthy.
Do you guys know what Rizz is?
No.
No.
Rizz
Rizz.
with a Z.
Yeah.
Rizzo. The rat.
Rizzo without the O. Rizz.
Rizz.
W Rizz, L Rizz.
Elriz.
Yeah, like loss. Like,
Wait, let me guess.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's like Rizz. Responsibilities. Rejection. No.
Rizzler. Like rolling.
No,
No.
no.
Riz Ahmed.
Real.
Riz Ahmed.
I don't know.
Riz Ahmed has Riz. That's a clue.
Oh, you have Rizz.
You have Riz.
Razamataz.
That's Rizzamataz.
Razamataz. Razamataz. No. Not the same type of thing. Got a bit of razzmatazz.
No.
Riz. Don't know.
All right. So it's basically it's a new term.
Okay.
New
Learning
internet
us the
internet term, the Gen Z
words.
term. Riz is like one's flirting game or charisma. So if you were at a bar and let's say Molly was at a bar, she picks up somebody at the bar and you know she's flirting, it's going well. I'd say she's got W Riz, she's the Rizzler.
What's W?
W means like win.
Right, and L is loser.
Yeah.
So I'd have W Riz and Michael would have L Riz.
So to speak, yes.
I have perfectly good Riz.
I don't have any Riz.
I think
you have more Riz than you think.
I don't
think you're
have
doing yourself
any-
down.
I think I've
Riz.
lost my Riz. In the last 2 weeks, I've lost the Riz. It's gone.
I think it's coming back. You're back in Manchester. The Riz is coming out.
I hope so.
But you, I don't know. I think you both have. I think you could definitely got good Riz together. Well, I mean,
What
how
are you talking
effective
about?
is
I
it?
have no Riz. I don't know what you mean.
You make an impact in a room. The
What?
quality of that impact being good or bad is
Us as a duo.
yeah.
But I thought it was flirting. But you're also saying just general energy when you walk into the room.
It is sort of it's kind of an all-encompassing term. It is definitely having to do with flirting and picking somebody up.
Right.
But
I'm not good
it's
at
like
that.
but it's like it has to do with how you talk to someone, your charisma, you know, like if you did a pickup line and it worked, we'd say like, you know, she got Riz.
Right. Yeah, I can't do that. I've got good charisma, but I've not got like flirting.
Yeah, but I think that your Riz is offset by your disgust of people.
Yeah, that's
So like
true.
if people didn't disgust you so
If
much,
there was the
it
right
might
person
be-
to Riz,
Yeah.
I might be able to Riz them. Yeah, probably. That's true. It's just no one to Riz.
It's the materials you're working with.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Do you
Whereas
think
I don't make an impact in a room.
yeah.
But I might get my underwear. No, you gonna take that off me?
No, I think you could. You did back in the day. I think you did.
Back in the day?
Yeah, I think.
No,
you
I
had,
think you do have.
good
I think
Rizz.
you do have Rizz because I've had friends come up to me being like, "Ooh, Michael," and I'm saying like, "He's kept." Scram.
Keep a list.
Because I think you're quite good at being like you. I think you don't think you are.
Your
but-
Rizz is that you're non-threatening.
Yeah, you are non-threatening, and you're quite. You
Little
make.
do they know there's a paddle at home.
I think you make an effort to chat. So like, I don't think you do this, but like, if my friends are there, you'll go, "Oh, so what do you do?" or something. Like but you chat. I can see you chatting. Like you make a bit of effort to like do a little bit of a ooh. You know
What is that?
Like it's not Rizz. It's not Rizz, but
It's like fake,
small talk,
fake interest.
fake interest.
It's like,
can do that.
You took the bus today. Oh,
Yeah, you can do that.
All right. Oh, that's my CV.
So I think when you were single, you probably could amp that a bit. So you could be like, just asking boring questions. That's why you got to go trampolining with girls. You did?
No.
You did?
I think no, that's what they wanted to do.
I'm sure you went.
No.
what? Like,
I can't remember.
You was meant to go on a date. I'm sure you did.
That I-
Trampoline. I said that's the worst date. Also, imagine like just meeting Michael and you both just jumping in the air, like chatting, like
you look so uncoordinated. Whatever Rizz you had going would go out the window.
I can't remember if it was. I know that you made a joke about it before because it's an awful date. It's like, what do you want to do? Go flamethrowing or something?
Yeah.
Which really killed me. But I can't remember.
what if
it
you
was
went?
trampoline.
It was 100% trampoline because I thought that's just because it's not even a game. It's not like who can do the most. You're just aimlessly jumping.
Yeah,
like it's so
God.
weird. It might be okay with like a good friend, like you're messing about. Like that's still shit.
I think they were attractive though because I was like, God, I'm not that alone. I wouldn't go trampolining, but we can do something different. I don't remember what we did.
I think that's the time when you actually got drunk. I think that might have been that day. You know, because Michael never gets drunk, but then you got really drunk on a date.
Was that when you were at Terrace or whatever?
Maybe.
No, that was at
Was
Home
that not the
Sweet
same
Home.
person when you got too
That was
drunk?
the one that I kept turning down. I was like, no, on Tinder, and then it happened, and it was like, okay, that was a good date.
But you getting that drunk must have meant you were intimidated by her being quite forward, so you got wasted.
No, it's before.
Oh, okay.
She kept asking, let's go on a date, let's do this.
Oh, okay.
And we went, and it was yeah.
So you think we got Rizz? Because we if we have Rizz, why are we
Not being rizzled.
Why isn't
I
someone
think-
rizzling our clits?
I think.
Rizzle me this.
I think that because I don't know, will this be on the thing?
He's gonna be like, the thing is, you guys are too epic and cool.
She's right.
I don't know. I've not really seen you out in a while, Molly, so I don't really know. But then we had that thing before. What was that market we went to?
Yeah, and we went to a Christmas market of your girlfriend's friends who wasn't even there.
No, yeah, she was absent.
Yeah, like it ended up into us drinking and going and bar hopping. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I think you need to maybe pace your Rizz. I think that's maybe it.
Me?
Both of you, maybe. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Well, like
Pace.
If we go any slower, we're gonna be dead.
I don't know.
I think you're wrong.
We need to make the Rizz faster.
Yeah.
What would you say your current Rizz is?
No Rizz. I don't think I have any Rizz. I think I can chat. I can make small talk.
But where's the Rizz falling down then?
Closing for me.
Closing. Okay,
Yeah.
closing for you.
Hang on a minute. I never want to Rizz anyone anyway. You are right about that. Now I think about it, I'm like, I don't want to Rizz. I'm not going to Rizz that person. There's very rarely a time. See, I think you probably are right. I probably can Rizz if I wanted to, but there's nobody to Rizz.
But you've been rizzed.
Some might say.
Oh, fuck. I suppose then for you, in terms of the Rizz working out, I'm probably using Rizz wrong at this point, but do you need to have like a peak in horniness and drunkenness to get rizzed?
No.
I think you do.
No, that's not true.
I think it is.
Yes, I think 2-1.
What, is there such thing as a sober Rizz?
Yes.
Yeah, but
when I sent that text, we should kiss sometime with
sober.
Sober.
Yeah. It's really empowering going out sober though.
What,
and
on
that
a
sounds
date?
very predatory, but like that's not what I mean.
On a date?
As in people know that you're being yourself. That's what I mean out of that. God, I went into defense mode quickly then. I felt the mood change.
No, actually, I am thinking about this. So you think if I Rizz in a non-bar situation, like in real life, if someone's serving me or something in a shop, is that what you mean?
I think that
like, am I Rizzing then?
I don't think anybody,
I think I get a bit shy.
Yeah, in a work capacity as well. They're being paid to be polite.
Yeah.
So the radar's way off.
Yeah, so the only time you really can Rizz is when you've probably had an alcohol consumption.
Not necessarily.
I don't think I need the alcohol, but it's just that vibe. I'm not like, it's not a movie. I'm not like in the library. I'm picking the book at the same time. I'm like, ooh, like those things
if you
don't
coordinate it.
those things don't happen.
Well,
you pick a book in the library. It's both. You both reach out. It's Mein Kampf.
Do you want to stay at the Midland with me?
It is right next to the library. Is right next to the Midland.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
there was I think about this every once in a while. There was like, when I worked in that food hall in London, there was a guy who like would come up to me and like ask me where I got my sweater, would like talk to me. He's like, oh, it's cool, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I look back and I'm like, this guy was trying to Rizz. But at the time I was just like, I don't know, chopping meat, like not paying attention. I also probably look disgusting because I would never make an effort to look nice at my old work, because I'd be like, well, like I'm gonna stink of smoked meats and like I don't care.
Yeah.
Italian men would have loved that. You gotta see this girl. She always smells of gabagool.
And
but yeah, that is part of it. You want to feel.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was just kind of like, oh, I got it. It was like a YouTuber's like sweater. I was like, oh, it's from Tiny Meat Gang. And he was like, Tiny Meat Gang? And I was like, yeah.
That's not good if you smell of meat at the same time.
Yeah, well, I'm
tiny meat. It's just tiny meat gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I know. I do think in a work, like I look like shit at work. Also, everyone's like 10 years younger than me. I'm not interested in them.
Yeah.
But if something did happen at work, I'm like, ugh, I look horrible. So I'll be like,
I got rizzed in an Uber yesterday.
Ooh,
by the Christ. This is no.
What happened?
This fucking old, disgusting man kept hitting on me in traffic.
Why bother? He's gonna get a low rating.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I gave him a low rating and I reported it to Uber.
Good.
And like, cause my stuff was in the trunk and he was like, oh, can I get your number? Can I get your number? I'm like, I need my fucking stuff. So I gave him a fake number and then he tried to call it. And I'm like, oh
no.
Yeah.
Oh, like I'm ringing you now.
Yeah,
what was the excuse?
I was like, oh, I don't. I was like, here, just look at it, and I just like blocked him immediately.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, he was like, oh, do you date English guys mostly? And I was like, He's like, why are you single? A beautiful girl like you should not be single. He's like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 25, and he's like, oh, still young, and like. It was awful. Like, creep. My favorite thing was like, he said, no, you shouldn't date English guys. You start dating you may be African. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I'm African. I was like, All right.
Oh no.
Epic.
It would be.
He's definitely not got Rizz.
No,
Rizz.
he had a missing tooth. He had, and like, I don't know how old he was. He looked old. But I was like, in what world?
Yeah. Why do
Like,
they get that confidence?
I don't know. It's always the most murked looking people
It really is.
who are all who think they got the Rizz.
Yeah.
It was,
Oh
yeah.
God. It is. It so is. That's why we think we don't have Rizz. Because the people Rizz in us
Ugly.
are so, yeah. A man flirted with me in the shop the other day who had a whole basket of Rustler's burgers. He had
Is that the pre-made?
Yeah, like
No.
microwave.
Ew.
It is a man that like lives in Cholton. He plays a trumpet everywhere. Brian. He wears a leather jacket and he buys
So specific.
he buys so much Rustlers. And once he like walked to my house and I was like, I'm wearing it in now, Brian. And he was like, okay. And then he like serenaded me outside.
Honestly, this guy does have W Rizz. Serenading you with the trumpet.
But it was funny because he had all them rustlers and I went, oh, you got some loads of rustlers there, Brian. And he's like, yeah, they only do this one here, like showing me. That's nice. And then he was like, oh, wait, I need some bog roll. And then he like got about bog roll. So what you doing now? And I'm like, oh, I'm going to go back with you and your rustlers and bog roll, definitely. No, he's a good egg, to be fair. No, big up Brian. He's not creepy or anything. He's just tried his luck and I don't blame him. But it's not going to happen. But he's a great guy. He's a nice little chat.
Sorry, Brian.
Sorry, Brian. I have a lot of time for Brian. I'll be honest. Sometimes I want to see him. I'm like, oh, I can have a chat with Brian. But yeah, it's never. We could never be.
I had a bit of a hometown crush on somebody.
Oh yeah.
And I was telling them that like I was telling my friends that I was like, oh, I think he reciprocates, but there was nothing I could do about it because I was about to leave. But I did not expect the reaction from my one friend to be so negative. He was like,
oh, no.
he's mid. He's mid. He's 35. He dresses like he's 19. Erica, this guy sucks. And then he was like, he name dropped like somebody I used to go out with and was like, this dude's better. And I was like, final straw. And he's not better. But like, I don't think it's bad that a 35-year-old man dresses like he's 19.
No.
I don't think it's bad.
I mean, what are we saying? What's he got on? Like Billie Eilish clothes?
No, just like skater type. But
skater's still like, I feel like the skater stuff that's out now was still out when it's like since the 90s.
Yeah.
So it's still like their style. I think it's weird if they try and get into a new style that's new. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's weird because it's like, like a new Gen Z style. But if it's like they've always just been into that and now it's back in fashion, that's okay.
I think it's a bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the reason why I think he reciprocates is because he gave me a big hug when I left and stared at my boobs.
You're in. You're in.
And he does seem like a boob man.
But he's not like typically attractive. Is that what they say? Or is it just...
Oh, no. People like him. People
Okay.
like this guy. Yeah. Girls find him attractive.
Because I was saying to you before about...
the other person I was into.
Yeah. And you said like he wasn't really your type physically. I said that's a good sign. Because if you like them, but they're not really your normal type, then there must be actually something you like about them. And that is... Sorry, Michael, touch your leg then. And that is why so many... women get with ugly men, and they're very happy because there was something else, and they were like, "Oh." So I think you should follow
the Uggo.
Follow the Uggo if they've got good Rizz.
I think he has L Rizz. I think I scared him into having L Rizz.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But you look cute when you showed me. I thought it was cute.
Who? The guy?
Oh, it's this guy from before. Yeah, he is attractive. He is. Yeah. So I only
which one?
I only just
no. There's two
together.
guys.
Yeah, I don't know which one.
I don't know which one you're thinking about.
I think we're talking about the same one.
Blonde.
It was a black and white picture.
I'm not thinking of blonde.
Bald.
Bald.
Oh, I'm not thinking of bald.
He's another one.
Right.
But I thought bald was nice.
Yeah. I don't know. He taught me how to like a bald, and then he
you've got to appreciate that.
you know, and
You'll take that on in the future.
I don't think I will,
He's put you off forever.
because it's like me approaching you. You're bald. I should not even have to try to Rizz.
You will be blessed.
No, I mean, like, yeah, I was talking to my friend and I was like, oh, I weirdly, I was like, oh, I kind of fancy this bald dude. And I said, is this a part of growing up? And he was like,
Is this a bad?
well, he was like, he genuinely said, yeah.
I think it is. I totally think it is. Yeah, because I think when I was in my early 20s, I think I felt like that. When now I don't care.
I'm all right with it.
Yeah, it is a part of growing up.
Yeah.
That is so true. And I don't think many women care, because like men are bothered, but I think it is an age one.
Yeah. Well, I think it's
you
weird
just start
to be
realizing like this is going to have to do.
Yeah, I do think it's weird to be like 20 years old and have a boyfriend who's like fully bald.
Yeah, you can.
Or if you're 19 and it's like, oh, that's my dad.
There's only a small bracket in your life where you can date men with a full head of hair. And you know, you take that for granted. When I was dating as a teenager and in my early 20s, oh, I had beautiful hair. Beautiful hair. Long, lovely hair. And that goes. And at the time, I just thought, oh, they've got nice hair, but I'm not like, well, I'll take it or leave the hair. Now I see those men and they're different men now. You know, they look different and you think, I'm really glad I got to experience that at their peak. So take it all in, take all the hair you can, because it's going to be gone.
The balds are coming.
It's coming, and then you know they want their hair to be loved while they've still got it too. So Yeah, Michael's very lucky. You've got a good head of hair. You don't need to worry about that. But a lot of men do.
One of the few, the privileged.
Yeah,
the luscious hair.
But also, some people can have hair but shit hair. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so much of that. Like, I'd rather no hair than shit hair.
Who's got shit hair? We can bleep. Oh yes,
really?
abysmal.
What
yeah.
do you mean? I don't know what you mean.
It's just no matter what you do with it, it looks bad.
Does it?
Yeah.
I never thought about it.
I think his haircut's dumb.
Yes, it's a haircut that says I am a comedian. Their strongest bit is on their dome. Like that is, and I really don't like that.
No, that's fine. I don't mind that. I mean, it's a stylistic.
God, she's in this deep, isn't she? We'll never get her out.
It's a stylistic choice, but I don't really mind.
But the thing is, I think that some people, their hair, it just kind of does what they want. Other people make an active choice, and I consider what they've done vandalism.
Like haircuts, bad haircuts.
Yeah,
on
it's
purpose.
a bad haircut on purpose.
Well, I was talking about more texture, like not looking after the hair. Like, can we skip? Can we? Yeah.
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 That is.
Like, that's because stuff like that, like, I don't think I'm bothered about the haircut. But if it's just like, you may as well get rid of it. It's dead.
It is dead, yeah.
Dead.
It is.
It looks like uncooked spaghetti. Like, that's how hard it would be. And if he like went on his back, it would break.
Yeah.
There's a bit in one of the Indiana Jones movies where someone like drinks something from like the Grail and it's not the Grail, so they wither and die. And it goes like a time lapse through them dying from behind, and his hair looks like that.
Yeah.
It is horrendous. It's
But also, fuck it. I've got shit hair. I'm not bothered. Well, actually, my hair looks dead good at the moment.
yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking
I
about?
don't know. I've got great hair. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Hair, whatever.
I think hair's important though. That's why I clung on to it so much.
But
where
yeah,
I was just like, again, part of growing up.
It is part of growing up. I do remember that feeling. It goes. I don't know what is important now.
Rizz.
The Rizz. Yeah.
What's the guys? Because
I know. Dresses well.
Huh?
Dresses well is important, I think.
Yeah.
If they dress well. If they dress like, I'll tell you what I hate. Those big trainers. Those big fat trainers. big fat trainers. I hate them.
What, like chunky Fila's or something?
No, like, what are they called? Etnies or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't like them.
I don't know these. I'm gonna have to.
I was going out with someone that wore those kind of big fat shoes, and I said, please stop wearing them. It's horrible, and I would force them to wear other kind of shoes.
I think there was one called Osiris's or something.
Maybe, yeah.
I remember them being huge.
Yeah. I mean, it's an outdated style now. Or kind of like I think a sense of style, even if it's just like their own thing. Yeah, I hate them fucking trainers.
They're just like Vans, though.
They're a bit, I hate them. I don't like those shirts that are like tablecloths.
Like checkered?
Yeah, but like a bad checkered, like a tablecloth checkered. I hate them. Oh, it puts me off. What else?
There's a few of those on the comedy scene, those bad shirts.
If anyone was wearing like a Marvel t-shirt, no way.
Yeah. Oh,
You've got to go.
Oh,
stuff like that. Like I think that they can look like if they've got a good personality and they've got to dress well.
The male equivalent, in my experience, is like if they, I think I've said this to you before, if they like believe in witches or something.
Oh, do you not like that?
No.
Do you not?
No, it really cringes me out.
Really? What are they into like
witchcraft?
Like Wiccan.
No,
What
the
if
other
they're
thing
into
was,
like crystals and that? You're not bothered about that. It's more just the Wiccan stuff.
yeah, it's just like you walk in and you see like some mad shit in the
Crystals
corner.
should bother you.
Crystals should bother me. The other one was someone had a real fixation on mermaids, and their bathroom was like very mermaid themed. And every time we sort of slept together and I showered in the morning, I was like, I can't fucking do this again in this fucking Little Mermaid themed fucking bathroom.
Do you think you would have that about anything?
What if the landlord just put that?
No. These were soft furnishings and other things that had been very much imported into the flat.
Right.
Okay.
Like, fucking like pouring my shampoo out of a bottle shaped like an anchor or something. It's just like, no.
That's funny. Do you think you would have that about anyone having any kind of weird obsession? Like if they take it overboard, like excuse me. I had thank you. I had a friend that was like obsessed with giraffes. And the family were obsessed with frogs. Oh, it was the other way around, I think. Can't remember. But the whole room, Nadia.
Yeah.
The whole bedroom. I think our whole bedroom was filled with giraffes. But then the family, like, they had a room full of frogs. Like, is that like whatever it is that too much for you?
Yeah.
Like, would there be one that it's I suppose it's like the Funko Pop thing. Like,
yeah, it is.
like,
We're back on Funko Pops.
Do you think there'd be one that you'd find cool? Because I do like it when people have got like a passion, but it'd have to be like a cool one.
I think it's like it is the
because I'm getting like that. I told you I'm collecting those 60s cats. I'm gonna become that.
To me, it just says you have bad taste.
Right.
That's what it's like. I can't trust you.
So mine's closing. Yours is like homeware.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah. They've got to have a good homeware.
Yeah, you've got a good cringe point on clothes that I might not clock. I've got a high cringe point on interior design.
Right, I'm with you.
You have a high cringe point on hair.
Yeah, I guess.
Is there a certain kind of home that you would walk in and be like, no? Is there something like?
I think if there's garbage everywhere.
Okay.
I don't mind clothes.
So messy isn't.
I differentiate messy with dirty.
Right, yeah, dirty. Yeah, I mean, that's an obvious one, that's a dirty. But what if they have, like, weird curtains or something? Are you bothered?
No, I just assume they don't have money to change it.
Yeah. Yeah, but if they have one of those grey homes, this crushed velvet, this grey crushed velvet, that's a no. Do you know what I mean? Everything's grey.
Or like white.
Or white, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Because that's like a choice, isn't it?
It looks.
They should have a bit of good like style in the home, I think.
Yeah, I think anybody who just loves everything being modern, I think is odd. I think anyone who loves everything being stuck in the past is odd. There's got to be kind of a fusion.
I think that's kind of cool.
I don't know. To me, it's like...
What if they had a unicorn vomit house? Michael said this is called unicorn vomit.
I said someone criticised the aesthetic for being unicorn.
Not this particular set.
Oh.
Right?
No, this particular set.
What?
Who said that?
Who?
Just some photographer.
Who the hell? Who's that?
They say a lot of shady shit, to be honest.
Yeah, they probably take dipshit headshots and charge people too much.
They're actually quite good.
Don't care. How old are they? 40?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. we shouldn't rise to their criticism.
Also, that doesn't even sound bad. I think that sounds good.
Unicorn vomit.
Hmm.
Yeah, sure.
Well, he's got a fucking Rizz. He wouldn't be allowed to step foot in our homes.
Sorry to say. You know what I find?
He's definitely got a grey home.
Maybe.
Cold.
But he wouldn't call it grey. He'd be like, it's charcoal something. You know? I don't know. Some fucking...
Charcoal steel.
Yeah. Dumbass name. I hate this man. I don't even know who he is.
I think you'd find him quite funny, actually. But
I don't care. Not after that.
What if it was Matt Holt?
He's funny.
Yeah, it wasn't him, but
yeah.
Find of 2023.
2022. My text between him, it was just one day, and it's just him sending me cat shit of his cat.
What, poo? Cat poo?
Yeah. And his cat like humping something, and then his cat with like a chicken leg. Like they shaved the cat's one leg down, and it looks so funny.
This guy sounds great for you.
He's taken.
Oh, that's a shame.
And bald.
He is bald. You know, I don't think of him as bald.
Why?
But
He's got W Rizz.
He shaved it off. He just made the decision. He just went bam and got it, and it was like, that actually looks great, Matt.
Yeah,
he's nice.
He's very nice.
He does, and he looks good. He looks good with that.
Yeah.
Look,
I made a joke.
Isn't his shave not bald?
It's receding.
But you wouldn't know because it's like the way he's done it. It just looks like a look, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah.
He's got a really good, strong head though, which I'm worried that I wouldn't have. I get the feeling if I shaved it, I'd feel like a fucking peanut. Like there could be a cone head.
No, because you've not
hidden
got
under there.
It's not small.
You've not got a small head.
I've got a big head.
No,
I want a big head.
proportionate.
That was a trap.
Well, you do like big heads.
I do.
No, I mean, no, it's not big. It's just regular.
Oh, I figured out something that if I were to go into a guy's house, that what would turn me off? A girlfriend.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
A wife though, real turn on.
That's true.
I'm just being a dick.
Could we be? I think there's not enough female cucks. Women who just want to watch and then like.
Yeah, that's true.
This should be a genre that's untapped, I think.
Yeah.
There's a genre where the wife.
I think that's going to be your next era.
What, I'm watching or I just cuck
Watching.
other people's... Oh.
I feel like it's coming.
I'm a watcher.
Because you said about the couples on Fiend. Or what? Field. I'm thinking of that
Fiend.
good Fiends. Or that, you know, that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know.
You're going shy?
Yeah. Would I like to watch a couple fuck? It depends. I might. But I don't think I'd enjoy watching because I'd probably just be like, well, what the fuck?
What'd you do? Like, what'd you do with your hands? How do you act?
I don't know. Beat your meat, I guess. That's the intention,
that feels a bit
right?
embarrassing, though, doesn't it?
I got asked once
to watch.
Yeah.
No way.
But I kind of thought it was like a joke. I didn't quite.
And then it wasn't?
And then it was like, I don't think it is. And then I was like, I don't actually want to do this. So yeah. I moved away from that.
That's a shame.
Might have been the guy who called this podcast Studio Unicorn Vomit.
No.
Was it?
No.
Would you suck him off?
No. Where did that come from?
I'm still angry. Would you?
No.
Gun to your head.
Gun to my head. So I think I've got much of a choice.
Mm.
No, but it was just kind of like, oh, you're kind of No, yeah.
It'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it?
Mm.
I don't get it. Like we're a bit bored.
I'd probably like just check my phone.
Yeah, I'd definitely go on my phone.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
I'm curious what penis 2023 will bring us. Get dick down by
Who knows?
or pussy down. Who knows? That doesn't work as well. Pum pum downed. It's getting worse.
Well, my prediction is sex position of the year is the fish. And
I'm getting tired.
yeah, you're getting tired.
Can only do the fish.
The fish, for those who don't know, is when the woman lays flat as a fish.
A dead fish.
Dead fish. You don't move. And the guy is from behind.
Huh?
I don't know.
Lying on top.
Is it missionary or is it?
No, he wasn't behind, was it?
It is.
I always thought it was behind.
What do you mean behind?
Like you're on your belly.
Yeah, you're on your belly.
Yeah.
And the dude is behind.
Oh, yeah. But you're both lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that. Sorry. Yeah, it was. I don't know. It really makes me cringe. Like the idea of like, don't it make you feel sick? Like the idea. And do you just kind of like, you know what the perfect place to do that would be? On a waterbed.
Why?
Because it's the fish.
Because it's the fish. So your body's just a bit like, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? That's perfect. And do you know what? I've been thinking I'd love a waterbed.
Nah, they're very cold, aren't they?
I don't know.
I'm sure modern ones are.
I'm pretty sure there.
Modern.
I'm pretty sure there aren't modern waterbeds. I'm pretty sure they've been discontinued for safety.
You can still get them. I googled them.
Oh,
Why for safety?
Well, they pop a lot, don't they?
Like, there's a bunch of issues with them.
Mm.
No,
I swear you can't get them in Canada.
I bet you can't, because I suppose if they did pop and the room literally just fucking
Yeah, but they make
fills-
them in a way now that they don't pop.
Right. Can you Google waterbeds and just see how much you can pick one up for? Molly can do the fish on her new waterbed. I think actually it will be a year for better, balder dick. I think that's probably that's the slogan.
They're around 1,000.
They're dead expensive. From a loaf.
1,200.
How much?
On the lowest end, you can get one for 859 pounds.
Mm.
And then on the highest end,
That's because they're all really good now.
and the highest one is around 3,000.
Mm.
So what was your prediction?
Better, balder dick.
Bald.
2023.
Bald
yeah.
or bold?
Bald.
Better balder.
Yeah.
Bolder.
Bold.
Bold?
Bald. They're
Bald.
balding. Better balding dick.
Okay.
Oh.
You're not happy about that.
Well,
I was happy when he said bold. Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah, I don't think Erica needs balder.
Because I'm tired of the chase.
I don't think Erica needs balder. Don't do that to her. I'm in my 30s now. I know.
okay.
I
Better,
know.
bigger, bolder dick.
Fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Not saying it's going to happen. I'm just
All
saying
right.
that's
Oh, manifest.
That's what we deserve.
We accept the love we think we deserve, and that is bald. Balding.
Lovely.
Honestly, respect to the balds. Shout out to the balds. You do you provide a service. You do provide a service. Because when you know what happened? Well, I think this is a decent thing to end on. When I started fancying the bald, my grandmother had a health scare. My grandmother had a health scare.
So was you not meant to?
My grandmother had a health scare before, and then I was like, I'm gonna fuck this bald.
Wow, that's yeah.
And some might say it's connected.
Have you ever touched a bald head? Like when you're like kissing him and that?
No, I've never kissed a bald.
I think it's something you need to experience.
I imagine it's quite sensory and you'd stim out, especially if they have a little bit of hair left.
Mm-hmm.
I've touched somebody with a buzz cut and I was like,
You really get to know them. You get to deep in the...
Yeah. But I do like wringing my hands through people's full heads of hair.
Yeah, but that's because it's there.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't there, I don't think you'll miss it.
But also, I feel like with my dating history, a lot of times I've dated someone with a similar hair texture.
Yeah. So you can just do it to yourself.
Shout out. I know my grandma's still alive.
Thank God. I was worried about asking. That's
but,
good.
I think if maybe I did do something with the bald, she might have croaked.
Maybe it kept her alive.
I think so.
Maybe he needs to start fucking more balds.
Yeah, she does want it. She wants to leave.
Don't do it. Let her go. Let her go. I can't fuck a bald because she's got to go. I've got to let her do a thing. Well, to Erica's grandma.
Shout out. Do we have anything to plug? The live show? Will this be out by then?
We could do it and then...
Then you can always cut it.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering about bringing this episode forward.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because of Christmas. About Christmas.
Dickmans.
Dickmas.
Dickmas. Oh, Dick. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I see.
Oh,
Perfect.
well, can I do this?
Yeah.
I got a really nice Christmas present from my best friend from high school. She hand painted a record for our studio. This is Part-Time Freaks.
It's so cool. I love the Shrek. Like, is it the Shrekers? I'm like,
Well, I think they're meant to be like devils, but
it's green.
It's green.
So it's giving me Shrek vibes.
Then there's a ball gag with a mouth.
Cute. And that's got a minion vibe.
Yeah. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
That was a very pleasant.
Very cool.
Shout out Jacqueline Prangley.
Thank you, Jacqueline.
She also said that I would have the wallet of James Bond. So, you know.
Yeah, okay. Well, there was this
She's a bitch.
Sponsored ad where this like swarmy looking guy who had like dark hair and glasses and was like quite trim. And she was like, why the fuck is Michael Mannion on my YouTube selling me James Bond's wallet? Then you went off being like, James Bond doesn't need a wallet.
Yes, lovely. Thank you. Artwork. Yeah, we should probably plug the live show.
Okay.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go for it.
Hang on, give me a moment. This might take a while.
Sorry.
We are doing a live show on the 16th of February for Vault Festival. Exciting. At the Glitch at 8:15. So if you can come, there'll be tickets in the bio or somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, come. It'll be good. In London.
At the Glitch, did we say
At the Glitch in London.
That was the most David Brent you've ever been. I mean, I can't believe it.
This is why you shouldn't leave these things to me. I think it was great.
It's the way you went, exciting to me. I was like, holy shit. And I had to just keep it together and not be like, what are you doing?
Do you want to give it a go? Just in case. I think that works.
Yeah, because now I put the pressure on me to fuck this up. All right, guys. Oh, no. We're doing our first live show. It's going to be Part-Time Freaks at the Glitch in London on the 16th of February. It's on at 8:15 in the basement. So have a look at the links and buy a ticket and come on down for the first live show.
I think it's actually called the Spacement.
Oh, shit. The Spacement. Yes. This would probably be better just for us continually fucking it up.